Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ronnie Marmo, and I'm the very proud Artistic Director of Theater 68, and I hope everyone is staying safe during this crazy time. I want to welcome you to our annual One Act Festival, and this year we're presenting this festival as a fundraiser trying to keep the doors open at Theater 68 on both coasts. As in years past, each One Act has been written, directed, and will be performed by members of the company. We realize this is a very unique experience, and since we can't invite you to our theater, we thought we'd bring our show to you, our virtual stage, as it were. We've learned a lot in this process. Zoom is essentially a hybrid between theater and film, and although it's not exactly the same as us being together in the same room, we've embraced the medium, and we're excited to present these plays to you. We also understand Zoom fatigue is a very real thing. So what we've decided to do is present one 10-minute play each evening. Essentially, each play will run once a week for 6 weeks. There will also be a brief Q&A after the show, so please stick around for that. Now, finally, we've decided not to charge for tickets. Instead, we're asking for your donation by going to Venmo and typing in Theater 68, or go to your browser, type in paypal.me/Theater68. In both cases, theater is spelled with an R-E. There's no amount too small. So sit back from the orchestra of your own home. The shows are brief, they're light, they're easy to get to, and we really, really appreciate your support. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, enjoy the show, and onward we go.
Don't even think about it, buddy.
What the?
Oh. God. Hey. Hey.
Where am I?
Varina, you don't get to ask the questions here. What the hell are you doing here?
That's a funny story, actually. Man, he was just untie me, man.
You think this is some kind of joke? You broke into my house at 4 a.m.
Of course not. It's not a joke. Man, look at me, man. I am dressed as a man.
Dressed as white. There's a bird. What is that, to help you blend into your surroundings? It's only raining outside. It's not the sunny weather you're used to, eh, birdie?
I'll have you know I am not a bird. I am a...
Hey. Do not talk back to me. I'm the one in charge here.
I'm a stork, man. I'm not here to steal anything. I didn't break in. I have a key. Check my pouch.
A stork? You have a key? You're dressed as a stork? How the hell do you have a key to my cabin? My cabin.
She? What's her name? Kelsey? Okay. Harley? Yeah.
Kelly?
Oh, Kelly, yes, Kelly. She told me where the spare key was.
You son of a bitch! Oh, God. Oh.
Dude, chill, man.
Come here.
Oh, damn. Your breath stinks, man.
Oh, shut it. Are you sleeping with my wife? Answer me. Are you sleeping with Kelly?
No, I'm not.
Oh, this bull. You said she gave you a key to my cabin.
Yes, man. I swear, man, just let me go. It's really hard to breathe in this, you know.
What are you wearing, anyways?
Dude, we just went over this. I'm a stork. That's why I'm here.
Oh. Oh. This? This is the secret? Oh.
Yeah. Supposed to be a surprise from her. I'm early, you know. Just...
She liked it so much, I could have done this myself.
Well, you are the reason for me being here. Wait a minute. You're her husband, right?
She hired you to... She hired you to...
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What?
She can't be into that, can she?
Oh,
The furry bird fetish thingy?
Dude, whoa, come on, man. That's totally not the case.
How long has this been going on for?
Please, man, I swear this is the first time, the only time I've just seen this. Oh.
Okay.
It's nothing. I'm, just getting some water. I'll be right back. Shut up.
Is that a bird?
Hi. Ooh, Kelly, is it? I would shake your hand, but I'm still tied up.
Oh my God, Alex, what are you doing?
I should be asking you the same thing, Kel. How could you do this to me?
You tied up the stork?
She broke into the house.
No, she used the key.
Oh, look at you two, finishing each other's sentences.
This is not okay.
Oh, but having a bird break in the house at 4 a.m. to fulfill your little fetish, that's okay?
What are you talking about? She's a lady dressed like a stork.
Wait a minute. I'm not here for a fetish, man.
Why else would she be here?
Gee, I don't know, you idiot.
No,
Who are you calling an idiot? This is a really little bird. I will not
Oh,
bring it to my house. This is my... Ah! Kelly, I love you.
I love you too, Alex, but this
No, just listen, Kelly. When I married you, I said I would be with you for better or for worse. If this is part of the worst, I'll do it. I will, you know that. I will do anything for you.
It's the sweetest thing I ever heard, man.
Oh, shh, babe. I love that you would do anything for me, including some weird out there fetish thing you think I'm interested in, but here, please just read this.
What? Oh my... Holy shit, you're pregnant?
Oh.
I was supposed to be surprised. I was going to tell you after breakfast the stork was supposed to come in and knock on the door, but that plan is ruined now. But yes, we're pregnant.
We're pregnant. We're gonna be parents.
We're gonna be parents.
Oh, come here. This is amazing. Oh my God, I love you. Oh, give me a kiss.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Oh, let's get some champagne.
But no, it's not even 5 a.m. yet.
Oh, right.
Hi. Oh, I'm still here, you know.
Yeah. Oh, this stork. Duh. I did not see this.
That was supposed to be a surprise for your birthday tomorrow. Oh no, wait, that's today. Happy birthday, baby. A happy birthday.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Cal, this is this is amazing. I love you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait a minute. If you were supposed to be here tomorrow, why did you break into the house?
I was told here to be at 9 a.m. Just a little early. I just, you know.
You call this a little early?
Oh.
It is nearly 5 a.m.
Ooh. Well, I may have gotten a ride from a truck driver, and I figured I'd just, you know, let myself in and surprise you both in the morning.
That makes it better, Stork.
Oh, I have a name. I have you know.
What is it?
The name Jade. And again, I was shaking your hand, but I'm still tied up.
Right. I'm sorry about the misunderstanding.
Don't worry about it, man. This isn't my first time being tied up to a chair, you know.
Maybe you should rethink the whole coming into somebody's house before they welcome you in.
Noted. Well, now that we got that settled, can I use the bathroom?
You've got to be kidding me.
Of course, it is right down the hall.
Thank you. I'll be right back.
Come here. We're gonna have her surprise me with your pregnancy on my birthday.
Okay, I had it all planned out down to the very last decoration, definitely not including any fetishes involving birds. I wanted everything to be perfect. We've been trying, and we're gonna have a baby.
Hey, I love you, and this crazy idea. This is the best birthday ever.
Oh, good.
But I don't know. It's just seems like it was
Alex, what?
more. It just is a burden that was going on with all this.
My God. Oh, hush up. I am not the one who actually thought I was interested in some bird fetish. Okay, awkward.
Oh, nice. Toucan played this game all night, Cal. Whoa! Where are your clothes?
Come on, man. It gets hot in that uniform. I usually go commando.
Please, just cover up.
Okay, well, thanks. You did your job, so I'll send you your whatever.
I'm a little of a nomad. Kind of between places right now.
Venmo?
Kind of between banks.
Okay. Do you have?
Right. Let me see if I have any cash.
Actually, I was thinking, since it's still early and all, instead of paying me, how about I just stay here and rest till the morning and then catch a ride back to the city with you two? Huh? Okay.
Hi, Joe Montaigne here. Wanting to thank you for your donation, which will help Theater 68 continue to be one of our finest local theaters here in the United States. Thanks again.
Whoa! All right. Wow, way to close it out, Stork crew. Great job. Great job. And everybody out in the audience, thanks for coming. Thanks for tuning into the final performance of The Stork, presented as Theater 68's One Act Festivals. Thanks so much for being here. As Sam mentioned in the box office, as you heard from Ronnie at the top, and as you heard just now from our biggest fan, Joe Montaigne, we are accepting donations.
No amount is too big or too small. You can catch us at Venmo at Theater68 or at paypal.me/Theater68. In both cases, theater is spelled with an R. So let's get to the Q&A. Guys, how do you feel? Real quick. Give me a runaround.
Awesome!
I feel great. That was awesome. Like this whole thing's been just awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, tonight was
Get
so
her-
much fun just to let go and just do whatever we wanted.
I mean, your energy was off the charts. It came through the screen. It really came off the wheels in the best way possible. So you should pat yourselves on the back. I want to kick it over to our writers, Samantha, Bowen, Sam. You wrote a fabulous comedy here. The script is so tight, as we say every week, and it grows and grows every week in terms of performance. So I want to ask you, what surprised you the most as this play has ebbed and flow? What was your biggest surprise compared to like the picture you had in your head when you were writing it all on paper?
I don't know if there was like, I mean, the whole thing surprised me, just seeing it, especially in this format. I love watching them do it. I just love you guys embodying the characters are probably my favorite things ever. Just seeing you guys, it's just perfect. It's like picture perfect. I think you guys having the most fun, and Johnny, you having the most fun with the tech aspect of it. It really surprises me every time because every week you guys changed up a little bit, whether it's on purpose or not. It always has changed a little bit, and it's always got a different tech aspect. And I think that kind of brings a different part of it to life. And I really love watching that and seeing that because you can't do that necessarily in a different format. It only really kind of it's tailored to a Zoom format. So I really love watching that. And I'm not sad to like see that go because I think we can do this again and I think we can go further with this, but I would also love to see it in a different format as well, just to see what you guys can do in person with each other, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, we say it every time, and we hear it from the crowd in the Q&A is, do we see a future for this character or this set of characters by way of a short film or a web series? You got anything in the works there?
Yes, of course.
Well, let's leave it at that. Let's circle back to our actors now. Hold on, I'm going through the Q&A right here, but I have some questions for each of you right now. And let's start with Kaya. Kaya, we worked on this so much in rehearsal, seeing you playing to different colors as this guy, Alex, the nice guy, the mean guy, getting up the courage, losing control over everything. It's so fun to watch you play in such different colors. What was the biggest challenge for you as an actor finding yourself within this guy?
I would say if I landed on a general color of Alex playing the opposite, because I don't think, let's say he was a scaredy cat, finding bravery as a scaredy cat, or in a sense, if he's very machado and standing up for his woman, finding the spots where he's vulnerable and very nice and sympathetic. It's like finding this moment of like the opposite of a general color, because you want to play those organically and not make them seem forced. Those are always a little bit challenging to me.
Cool. Well, you never came off as forced. It always came up as organic. We saw a different Justin each time, a different way he'd react if he had to replay the situation in his head and again and again the next morning. So, I mean, great kudos to you. And anything you'd miss about playing this guy?
Like what I'm going to miss?
Yeah.
Just at the top, just the whole absurdity of someone breaking into your house and you don't know what the hell's going on and grabbing a bat and ready to bash them across the head. And then you just realize like they were here for something that you don't know, that you did not expect. Just that whole thing happening in about 15 seconds, that just whole realization, I'm going to miss that.
Well, we're going to miss watching it because it gets me every time and I've seen it over and over. So great job. Let's swing it over to Alexandra. Alex, you have, I'd say, definitely a difficult spot in this, being like this mediator between this crazy situation that you started, of all people, by calling her up. What's been your favorite thing to find in Kelly, and what of that does it relate to yourself as a person? In what way?
Well, I really love that Kelly is just trying to do something really nice for her husband, and that this has been something that they're really working at. It's been a struggle. We did a lot of improv prior to this show of like what this has been like for us trying to get pregnant and all that stuff. So then for us to finally have this big thing to celebrate, and Kelly just tries her best to make it like magical and something we're never going to forget. I have to say, I don't think we're going to ever forget this. Kelly or Alex will ever forget this moment.
No, man.
And so I really enjoyed that part of her, and that everything just goes slightly wrong every time she tries. And which I can relate to, but I really enjoyed that factor of her, and that she truly just cares for Alex, and she wants everything best. And at the end of the day, she does care for the Stork. She doesn't want Stork to get any harm happen to her. So that, and I think relate to that as well. So
you're definitely, knowing you as a person and as an actress and as a friend, and seeing you as this person, as Kelly, the caring side of you, I think comes out so naturally, and it just adds such a nice color that helps resolve the whole situation. Especially that moment with you two on the floor. And we do have a question, Jade, before I get to you. How do you and Kaya work on that drop to the floor and make it look so real?
Kaya, do you want to go first?
Just practice, a lot of coordination, and I mean, just having fun in the moment. You know, we're just falling in love, literally, on the floor. So,
yeah.
Well, we love it.
I have a little pillow under me that I land on and just spin and go down. Hope I don't hit something. But yeah, it's been fun. A lot of practice.
But so fun to watch, so worth it. And Jade, our title character, the Stork, or Jamie. Is Jamie really her real name? I don't know. But Jade, you've been working on so much as this character, and we've been working on the absurd part of it, the psychotic part of it, the sexual part of it. What's been the funnest part of finding this character for you?
Oh my gosh. For me, it's the bravery. The bravery to even drive out to the character's house and just and just surprise them, and knowing that I just need to come in there and get the rest, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to, really. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I'm just trying to get my words together.
Beautiful.
But the fact that I just was able to just break in there and just think that I could just go to sleep was just crazy for me. So for me, just reaching upon the bravery part, and also the feistiness, and also being scared, but also the sexual part. For me, everything was like amazing to just even break through as far as the character with the Stork. It's like, it wasn't anything that I, have mixed feelings about. Like, I enjoyed reaching every part of, this character and who the Stork is and what the Stork is trying to accomplish. So I enjoyed that. So I enjoyed all of it.
Well said. It's been so fun watching you stretch different colors every week. And for all of you actors as your characters, just trying new things every week, working on notes from the previous week and baking it in, and just seeing how we can stretch. And Jade, you've really blossomed, not just as a character, but as an actress in this role, and seeing you really push yourself to some real wacky places has really been a joy. So kudos to you. And let me turn it back to Alexandra and Kaya. How do you, this is a question that I think was from Wes or Ronnie in the Q&A. How do you keep from laughing when working with Jade?
It's so hard. Even just like in rehearsals, even when it's coming and we're just we're going at a walkthrough speed, she's just so funny naturally. She just has such a gift to making people laugh. It comes so easily to her. It's so hard.
Such a comedian, and it's brilliant. And when I am so grateful that I am muted and no camera on for the first couple pages, because I am busting up the entire time. And I've seen this show several times, and every time I'm busting up. And even today in rehearsal, she did something new, and I was like, I'm not gonna make it tonight. I was nervous, but yeah, she's brilliant. So
I mean, that's me in the
Oh.
chat. Like, I feel like an idiot necessarily because like I wrote it, so like I shouldn't be the one in the chat being like, oh my god, so funny, oh my god, so funny. But like I'm find it hilarious every time. So it's like I don't mean to toot my own horn, but like Jade is just it's Jade. It's not my writing, it's Jade. And Alex and Kai. Like, you know, it's all three of you together at this. I just everything.
Yeah, you were just from my perspective, having the privilege and joy to direct you guys has been a really big learning experience for me. It's been a really good challenge, and you guys have taught me as much as hopefully I've helped you find your characters. So first of all, thank you for being great partners in this really cool process. And it's just kind of echoing what Sam said, just watching you guys bring it to life every week. And I know we're doing Zoom. I know it's through the camera, and for our audience members out there, hopefully you feel it just as much as I do. You feel the energy come through, and that's not just with this show, but with every show we're putting up in this One Act Festival. I think we're really finding and breaking through this medium of Zoom that we thought would just be a reading, and now we've crafted this whole new form of art, I think. And you guys are very exemplary at working it. So kudos to you. I do have a question here for me from one of our members. As a director, what are you looking for each week as far as which notes to apply week by week? Okay, cool. So good question. We got into the habit, I think maybe around week 2 or week 3, of asking all the actors if there's one word you can work on for the week, you know, whether it was bravery or fetish or craziness, what would it be? So that, I think the actors kind of helped guide where we took the characters in terms of story and development. And honestly, a lot of it would just come out of improvs we would do, Meisner exercises we would do, things that we would just discover in rehearsal that we didn't even think of. And we'd say, all right, let's try that. Let's throw that against the wall. And then anything technical that we saw like went wrong or didn't work well, we would spend time working on that, of course, as well. But as far as the non-technical stuff, it was really collaborative and honestly actor driven.
I love it. We
Let's
have to
see.
shout out. It's low key, real quick. From an old 68 member coming after Jade's spot as the Stork. Wes just wants to know if Jade gets first right of refusal, and if so, then he wants next.
Damn, dare I say the Stork might have a partner in crime eventually.
I did already write that in the chat. So me and Johnny have come up with quite a few weird things regarding the Stork. So it's possible.
Anything is possible.
We do have 2 questions for Johnny from last week. So can I bring those to you, John?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So when we did the chat last week, they had some really amazing questions, and we kind of wanted to bring them back for you because we thought that you would really enjoy answering them. So
Sure.
1, what is your favorite moment of the show?
Favorite moment of the show? It's the ending moment. It's actually I'm gonna say the 2 moments really making the one. The tenderness that Justin and Kelly find on the floor always brings a smile to my face, and it really gives a chance for our actors to dive into that relationship work. But then the 180 it turns when the Stork shows up naked, making a move on them, gets me every time. And we were working on that, trying some new things as late as today. And I think it's just the best climax, pun intended, that we could find. So that's definitely my favorite moment.
I mean, I love
Kelly
blowing off the feathers off. I think that was icing on the cake.
Oh yeah.
And then what is your best or worst? What is your best surprise or surprise gone wrong story? Because we've all had very bad surprises, and so we aren't allowed to talk about it anymore. So we're hoping you have a good one.
Surprise meaning within the show, something that surprised me?
No, like a surprise, like an actual surprise in real life.
Oh man.
I think it'd be kind of fitting if you also had a bad surprise as well.
No, I have a good surprise, but hopefully I don't know if anybody will like find it. Wow. going back a few years now, I was having a birthday happy hour at B Bar in the East Village, for all those familiar. And a guy I work with, he texted me, and I'm like, this, he's an older guy, but a nice guy. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing? You out for your birthday?" He brought a real live New York Ranger to my birthday party, and I was the coolest kid in town. I mean, I'm like 26 or whatever, and I'm like, "Yeah, I have a New York Ranger here at my birthday party." So I was riding high on that for like.
Okay, that's a good one.
That's good.
Yeah, it was a nice surprise, but nothing. I'm sure I'll think of something when when this Q&A ends, something a little better. But
listen, that was above any bar that we hit last week. So.
Well, glad to hear it. I think that's all we got. That's all we got
have
time
one
for.
last question if you want to do this one.
Oh,
at the end.
Yeah, since you're all that. Okay, perfect. So let's So this for the actors, I guess, since each of you were battling the obstacle of putting theater up on Zoom, did it make the input from the director more of a necessity or did you expect it or need it in a different way than you would get usually on stage when you're in person?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah. Kelly, you want to? Sorry,
no, go ahead.
It's not just it's the fact that I literally have never been in person with Johnny, Jade, and Alex before, which is just because I joined the company 3 months ago. But even if you're doing camera acting, you still have a director on set. So what I appreciate Johnny for throughout this whole experience is trying his best to hit or give us emotional physicality notes for camera acting. I guess that's what Ronnie says in the beginning. It's a good hybrid of both. It's really hard sometimes to put the emotional and the physical together and make it make sense and make it land. But Johnny's been there for us since day one in terms of trying to make that clear for us.
Yeah, I think Johnny's just a phenomenal director as it is, so he's been really helpful in all forms of directing. But on top of the acting standpoint, for someone like me who's super technologically challenged, working on Zoom and having to be my own camera person, and then just knowing which way I turn, is it a mirror? Are they here on my left or your left? Knowing which side. And John was really helpful in explaining how all the technical stuff would work, which was super helpful because otherwise we would not have the show that we have.
Right.
So.
Yeah, definitely. And I was the least individual person that didn't have that much camera technical problems, but just listening to Johnny help out Alex and Kaya, how they angle the cameras and things like that really helped push forth the show and just made it a success. And we all did it all together. So just the difference between being, together and then just doing it through phone, it was a major difference, but just sharing, different ideas and just pushing them through, just really made each and every show pop. So again, thank you, Johnny, man. You the man.com.
You guys, thank you for those words. And you guys are great. Like I said, it was a true collaborative process. It was new for me too, working on Zoom, and only directed a handful of plays before. So I've just enjoyed truly collaborating with all of you and the writer too, Sam. I'm gonna give it up for Sam Bowen.
Yes,
I mean, without, as Ronnie likes to say, if it ain't on the page, it ain't on the stage, virtual or physical. So without those words, we wouldn't be able to bring this show to you the way we did. So thank you on that. And thank you to the audience. Thank you for tuning in each and every week. Thank you for your support, your love, your energy, and your dollar bills. One more time, keep Theater 68 doors open in both New York and LA. Hit us up on Venmo at Theater 68 or paypal.me/Theater 68. We can't thank you enough for your support. Tune in tomorrow night. We have a show for you. It is the finale, or the last performance of The Hooking Place, starring Jordan Elizabeth Gelber, Megan McGee, directed by our artistic director, Ronnie Marmo, and written by the triple threat, Annie Lanzalato. And Megan's a triple threat too, I think. Right?
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is. So,
yes, she
writer,
is.
actor, director. So tune in tomorrow night, and then tune in Sunday night as well. You'll hear the information for that tomorrow if you tune in. Thank you. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe, and onward we go.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys so much.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Caca.